was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Now then, shit kickers, it's JT. I'm poorly again. Only just got over one thing and I've got a full-blown cold again. Come on, winter, give me a break. Well, still going to work though. Only trouble is, I don't feel too bad, but my throat, as you can probably tell, is not what it could be. And in my job, I've got to talk on the phone for 9 hours a day. So, we'll see how we go with that. So, I'm armed with Lemsips and throat spray and painkillers. Well, I've got Thursday and Friday off this week, so hopefully I feel better and the weather's okay, because my dad's finally said, why don't we go out for a ride together? So I'm really looking forward to that. Even if I do feel ill, I'm still going to go. Oh God. Well, I managed to get through my day at work, but not without the help of pharmaceuticals, throat sprays and Lemsips and all that sort of stuff. I just told people to email me instead of ringing me up, and that'd make me a lot less irritable. And for the most part, they all complied with that. I'm on my way to a band rehearsal for a band I've not played with for months, and it's a double bass. Pardon me. It's a double bass that I'll be playing tonight. I've got an electronic double bass made by Ned Steinberger. So rather than having a big acoustic body to create the sound, it's not got a body at all. It's just like a stick that stands on a tripod, and you plug it into an amplifier, which is a lot better for carting it about, you know. So I can't fit a double bass in my car, but I can fit this stick bass in my car. Or I've had it on a tube train before now. I mean, I got some funny looks, but at least I could get it on the train. So yeah, I'm zipping off home now to finish yesterday's leftover curry, and then shooting off to the studio for a rehearsal. I've got a gig in York on the 7th of March, so I'm actually looking forward to it, but with a slight amount of trepidation as well, because, you know, it'll be the first gig with these guys for months. So hopefully these pieces of music that I've learnt before are still somewhere buried in my psyche. Oh, well, we'll find out tonight. Well, my fuel light hasn't come on yet, and I've got 135.6 miles on my trip meter, so that's not so bad. So I think I'll be able to get home without having to fill up beforehand, he says, as he goes past the only petrol station for the next 7 miles. Well, I must say I'm doing well here. Nearly 139 miles, my light hasn't come on yet. Just my luck, flipping bulb will have gone, I'll conk out in a minute. Well, still no light. 143.5. Reset that now. Nah, then shit kickers, it's JT. I can hardly speak this morning. So I dare say this is going to be a very short one. Might even include it in the I think I'll include it in the previous one. This is day 4. I'm feeling rough as rough can be. But I suppose it's the British thing to do, to just carry on regardless. I mean, the thing is, where I work, there's nobody can cover what I do without a great deal of bother, without a great deal of handover. So if I were to suddenly just go off sick, then things won't really happen. Well, not as they should do anyway. And I'd come back to a world of problems. Or maybe I'm just telling myself that. One of my friends who works at a company said to me, "We're all just a number. You need to go off sick." And I was like, well, I've just come back from being off with shingles. If I was to go off sick again, they'd be like, wait a minute, what's going on here then? So, I mean, what do you think? Comment below and tell me what you think. Am I just being a detriment to the cause by going to work and spreading it all about, or am I doing the basically, am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing by going to work feeling like death? I believe I caught this off a guy at work, so I suppose I've answered my own question. Because that guy is now off sick and I'm battling on. So yeah, I'd really like to know your opinions. If you feel ill, should you just go off sick from work regardless of whether you think you can still do your job or not? Or should you just man up and crack on? Here's another topic for you. Red light jumping cameras. Are they worth it? Or is it a waste of time because it doesn't affect cyclists, as they have no number plate? I mean, a lot of times if you go through a light that's changing to red, it's because it's too close for you to stop safely. But the camera doesn't understand that. The camera just knows that vehicle went over the sensor that's after the white line, after the light changed to red, and boom, you get a £60 ticket or whatever it is. And as I've seen on numerous vlogs from other people, it's the cyclists that seem to flout the law the most. I mean, obviously you've got your drivers as well, but it seems like I think it might have been Biker's POV, Biker's Point of View. Check him out. Great videos. I think he did a top 100 red light jumps, and it was so quick. I mean, obviously the video was edited, so you're not waiting for a long time. But and I don't actually know right now what period those were taken over. But still, If that was over like a couple of weeks or a week or something like that, that's a hell of a lot. People putting themselves in danger. So, red light cameras. Is there a point? Or is it a waste of time? Well, it's not a waste of time for the council because they get a bit of revenue from it, I think. Or the police do, anyway. Yeah, comment on that as well. Tell me what you think. Well, I've got through another day at work. It's been a bit of a do, so I think tonight it's going to be a nice tea and a bath and an early night. It's usually pub quiz night. Well, it is pub quiz night tonight, and I usually go, but I just I don't like letting people down, but I just feel too ill. At the moment I feel quite warm, but you know, in the next 10 minutes I might be freezing, or at least I might feel freezing. Oh, out you come, don't worry about us. Oh, now you're turning right in front of us, you tit. Right then, shit kickers, it's JT. Day 5 of the stupid man flu thing. As you can probably tell, my throat's a lot better. It's not best, but it's certainly a lot better. I can speak, which is a good thing. Yesterday was the worst for my voice, really sore. Last night I sat on the sofa and watched some TV, and basically I was just coughing my lungs up. So I think maybe it's on its way out now, which should be very well received. But I had a look in my mouth, the back of my throat, using the light on my smartphone, and my tonsils are not looking very happy at all. So I think that's where I usually get it, in my tonsils. Makes me wonder why I didn't have them out when I was a kid. But there you go, you know. I just have to put up with it now. I think adult tonsil removal is ridiculously stressful, so I'll just have to live with it, I suppose. But yeah, being able to speak and go for more than 2 minutes without wanting to cough, it's nice. It is nice. I've got another question now. It's a motorbike question, so I suppose I'm in the right place. When I blip the throttle to change down to a lower gear, most of the time it works fine, but sometimes instead of revving up like I expect it to do, I get a sort of a cough out of the front of the engine. Now, it's not the end of the world, but I'd like to know why it does it. Do I need to clean my carbs? Have I got an air leak or something like that? I'll probably be able to find a piece of footage where it's done it. It's done it this morning actually, but I can't remember where it was. I'll have to review my footage and put a little clip in. But yeah, it doesn't come out of the exhaust, this cough. It seems to come from down just in front of my left shin, which I suppose is where the carbs are. I've not really investigated the inner workings of this motorbike yet, but yeah, I'd like to know if there's something wrong. If there's something wrong, how do I sort it out? Or if it's just something to expect. Ooh, lots and lots of those little covers. See if it does it now. No, it's working fine now. It's usually when I'm slowing down, obviously, and usually at fairly low revs. If I'm changing from third into second or something like that to slow down for a roundabout. Well folks, I've done it. I've got through my working week. It's Wednesday. Usually I would be having my day off on Friday and then my next day off on Monday, but due to some arrangements that my colleague's made, he needs Monday off, so he said, well, why don't you have Thursday off instead? Then you can still have your long weekend. So I'm having Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm really, really pleased about that for another reason, and that is I'm not I've still got a bit of a cough, as you can tell now, but I don't really feel very ill now. I can speak, I'm not going hot and cold. I've just got this stupid cough now. Stupid cough. But that means I can go out, as long as the weather's okay. I can go out with my dad, him on his motorbike, me on mine, and have a bit of a nice time. Although the rest of the week's looking a little bit dodgy as far as weather goes. So hopefully that should be it for the JT Illness blog. Tatty bye.